What is up, YouTube? BarcaLyze here today. We are going to be reacting to Tom Macdonald, Fake Woke. Thank you so much for all your recommendations. I had so many recommendations, but this one goes out to Britton Thompson. I'll put his information right here. He's the one who told me. He said something like about my last Tom Macdonald's video that good start, but the next reaction should be Fake Woke. A lot of you guys told me that when it comes to Tom Macdonald, I need to watch his channel, his music videos. They need to go, they go hand in hand with each other. I can't just react to a lyric video. And the reason sometimes I do react to lyric videos as a reactor, I kind of want to see what he's saying. I want to read what he's saying, so that way I can kind of just understand it. But I know videos are very important. Videos, it'll tell you more of the story and what he's talking about. So from now on, I promise you guys, before I do a music reaction, I do want to look up if that song that I'm doing a reaction on does have a music video. So thank you so much, guys, for your feedback. You guys have no idea how much it all helps out. So thank you again. Please hit the subscribe button, guys. Hit the like button. It really does help me out. It helps this community grow. Help me grow together. This is a road to 400. At 400 subscribers, I'm going to give one of you guys $50, Cash App, Venmo, however you want it. You're going to go to sleep tonight feeling like you've helped someone out. So thank you again so much. You don't have to. I'm not forcing you to do anything, but it really would help out if you guys can help this community grow. So without further ado, thank you so much for taking the time listening to this intro. And let's get this song going. Alright guys, and as always I got my coffee. This is a back-to-back reaction video that I'm doing. I apologize for not uploading yesterday, so today I am going to upload 2 videos. I just did the Eminem reaction, which you already probably saw, the role model. This is my second. This is why I'm wearing the same clothes, because it's back-to-back, you know, so let's get this going.
I think it's crazy I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls. There's rappers push.
Oh shit. I mean, I labeled them as controversial ever since I started getting recommendations for his music. I was like, isn't he that controversial rapper that people say he's controversial? So hey, he's saying like, y'all label me as a controversial, but y'all label Nicki Minaj as a role model to 13-year-old girls, or however old he said. Nuts. I like that.
I think it's crazy I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls. There's rappers pushing Xanax at the top of the billboard, but if I mention race in a song, I'm scared I'll get killed for it.
Damn.
It's backwards, it's getting exponentially dumb. It's more difficult to get a job than purchase a gun. Eminem used to gay bash and murder his mom, and now he doesn't want fans if they voted for Trump. We're ashamed to be American. You should probably love it.
Wait, hold on. What did he say? I don't understand that part of Eminem. So Eminem used to, gay shame and talking about murdering with his mom, but now he's talking about something about Trump. Let's see. Let's go back a little bit.
In a song, I'm scared I'll get killed for it.
But I do agree with him. Like back in the day, rappers nowadays are talking about slanging Xanax and popping pills and they're overdosing and whatnot, but as soon as he mentions something about race, his blows up in his face and people start talking shit about him, and it shouldn't be that way. Like I said in my last video, behind every message that seems controversial, there usually is a good message behind it. I like what he's saying so far. I just wanted to go back and see what he says about the Eminem part. Let's go.
It's backwards, it's getting exponentially dumb. It's more difficult to get a job than purchase a gun. Eminem used to gay bash and murder his mom, and now he doesn't want fans if they voted for Trump. We're ashamed to be American. You should probably love it, cause you have the right to hate it and not get stoned to death in public. As children we were taught how to walk and talk, but the system wants adults to sit down and shut up. Cancel culture runs the world now, the planet went crazy. Label everything we say as homophobic or racist. If you're white, then you're privileged.
That's true. I gotta agree with him. Nowadays, cancel culture runs everything. They'll stand to every word you say. They're waiting. They are sitting there with their hands like this. They're waiting for a famous person to use something in a way that might sound homophobic or might sound racist. They're waiting. They're sitting there patiently waiting for anybody to slip up, to small little slip. You know when sometimes you're walking in the rain and you're the back of the leg, the back of your shoe like slips a little bit. You don't even think about falling. You just slip and you're like, you keep walking, nothing happens. You don't end up falling. You don't end up tripping. They're waiting for that. That's what they're waiting for. They're waiting for a small little slip to cancel anybody. Like relax a little bit. Cancel culture. If you're one of them watching right now, relax a little bit. Relax.
Guilty by association. All our childhood heroes got me too'd or they're rapists. They never freed the slaves. They realized that they don't need to change. They gave us tiny screens. We think we free because we can't see the cage. They knew that race war would be the game they need to play. From people to big teams, they use the media to feed the flame. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old safe zones. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about your feelings. I think it's crazy how these people screaming facts, but they fake woke. Hate their neighbor because he wears a mask or he stays home. Has a daughter, but his favorite artist said he slays hoes. Picks her up from school, music slaps on the way home. Censorship's an issue because they choose what they erase. There's a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate. I think Black Lives Matter was the stupidest name when the system's screwing everyone exactly the same. I just want to spend Thanksgiving.
That's a fine line you're walking there, Tom. No comment on that, but that's a fine line you're walking right there. Let's go back a little bit.
There's a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate. I think
okay, there's a difference between speech hate and hate speech and speech that you hate. That's true, 100%.
Lives Matter was the stupidest name when the system.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Black Lives Matter is the stupidest name. I wouldn't say that. No, I'm starting to see why it's a little controversial because saying lines like that, like so far in the song, everything he said has, I'm sure, black, white, Hispanic, gay, whatever. You agree with the things he said, you know what I mean? From before that, for the last minute and 30 seconds. But now he said something, right? That Black Lives Matters is the stupidest name. Now, I don't know if is he trying to emulate someone. Let's continue on and see what he has to say. Let's go back a little bit and just repeat that one more time and see what he has to say.
Between hate speech and speech that you hate, I think Black Lives Matter was the stupidest name when the system's screwing everyone exactly the same.
So I see what he's saying. I see like Black Lives Matters is the stupidest name. I wouldn't say that. I don't agree with that. But I understand what he's saying because everyone is getting screwed the same. Whether you're black, Hispanic, whatever you are, you're getting screwed the same. But I wouldn't say Black Lives Matter is the stupidest name. Like, that part, I would have taken it out. But that's the part he wants to put in. That's the part these artists want to put in because that is the part that's getting them to click. That is the part that people are talking about. That is the part that I paused right now for the last 20 seconds and I'm talking about. I myself is talking about. So they want to add that. So they want to sell their music in order for them to get clicks, to get the media to talk about them, to get articles to write articles about them, or media outlets to write articles about them. They need to have a line like that. Black Lives Matters is the stupidest name or is the stupidest thing. But still, don't agree with it. Let's go.
I just want to spend Thanksgiving Day with food and my family without being accused of celebrating native casualties. We got so divided, it's black and white and political. Republicans are bigots, libtards if you're liberal. There's riots in our streets and it's just getting worse. Y'all screaming deep on the police, y'all are genius for sure. They're underfunded already, they're way too busy to work. Order food and call the cops, see what reaches you first. Segregation and...
Ooh, shit. Well, honestly, I'm being honest here. It depends where you live. Let's be technical, all right? Let's not take what he's saying on. Let's be a little technical. Obviously, if you're from a rural area, and you order food and cops, they're probably both gonna take a long ass time to reach you. But honestly, if you live in a city in like Los Angeles or a big city, Philadelphia, wherever, then the cops and the ambulance might reach you there quicker. Does one of you guys want to test it out? One of you guys right now, pick up the phone, grab your brother's or sister's phone, call 911. And tell them there's an emergency and call Domino's Pizza. See which one shows up first. I really want to know. Someone try it out. I'm just messing with you. Don't do it. Don't do anything like that, guys. Don't call 911 if you really don't have to. Let's go back a little bit.
It's getting worse. Y'all screaming deep on the police. Y'all are genius for sure. They're underfunded already. They're way too busy to work. Order food and call the cops. See what reaches you first. Segregation ended, that's a lie in itself. That was a strategy to make us think they were trying to help. They knew that racism was hot if they designed it to sell. We buy up every single box and divide us ourselves. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old safe zones. They so get peace and wonder why it isn't working. That's like sleeping with a football team to try and be a virgin.
Hold on. Goodbye.
Fake woke, facts don't care about your feelings. We use violence to get peace and wonder why it isn't working. That's like sleeping with a football team to try and be a virgin. Politicians are for sale and someone always makes the purchase, but you and I cannot afford it. Our democracy is worthless. If a man has mental illness, call him crazy, say it silently. When country's going crazy, we accept it as society. Get sick and take.
That's true. When a person, an individual person is having a mental episode or has mental illnesses, then you go call him crazy and blah 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 and all that and whatnot. You want to bring him down, or you want to take him down and whatnot. But when an entire country is going crazy, no one does anything about it.
When the side effects get you high, you get not afforded. Our democracy is worthless. If a man has mental illness, call him crazy, say it silently. When country's going crazy, we accept it as society. Get sick and take a pill. When the side effects get you high, you get addicted like these rappers dying, fighting with sobriety. Censoring the facts turns our children.
By the way, I want to pause real quick just to appreciate his rhyme, like his rhythm. The way he talks, the way the rhyming schemes, the metaphors he's using, and maybe I wouldn't say as lyrical. He's not lyrical. He knows how to rhyme words really good together. That's not the issue. I wouldn't compare him nowhere near Eminem. I wouldn't compare him near these artists that are actually very, very lyrical. But message-wise, I think he's really good at portraying a message, if that's the right word, portraying. You can tell he's intelligent, you can tell he's smart. He's not just a rapper that's just trying to rap about guns and this and that. Like, he actually knows about politics. He actually represents himself really well. He presents himself really well is what I meant to say. You can tell he knows what he knows a lot. You can tell he's woke. He's not fake woke, he's woke.
Into idiots, they claim it's for our safety. I'll tell you what it really is. Removing information that empowers all the citizens. The truth doesn't damage points of view that are legitimate. They're trying to change amen to amen and women. How'd we let them make praying a microaggression? Instead of asking God for the strength to keep winning, we cheat to get ahead and then we ask him for forgiveness. Feminism used to be the most righteous of fights, but these days it feels like they secretly hate guys. I don't trust.
Isn't that 100%? You know, equal rights. It used to be about that, and I'm with that. That's fine. I'm totally with that. Women should be paid as much as men. Women should have the same luxuries. But what Tom is trying to say is that kind of just went out the window, and nowadays it's kind of starting to become like women hate guys. You get what I mean? Let's go back a little bit. He just said, just kidding. Let's go.
Be the most righteous of fight. We let them make praying a microaggression. Instead of asking God for the strength to keep winning, we cheat to get ahead and then we ask him for forgiveness. Feminism used to be the most righteous of fights, but these days it feels like they secretly hate guys. I don't trust anyone who bleeds for a week and don't die. I'm just kidding, but everything else that I said is right. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know. They won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake, whoa, same old, same songs. They so fake, whoa, facts don't care about your feelings.
Alright guys, that was Tom Macdonald, Fake Woke. Love the song. A couple of things in it, like last time, just like last time, a couple of things he said in there, I was like, what do you mean by that? Like, yeah, you relax. You're walking a fine line, a fine margin right there, Tom. You gotta relax. Take it down a notch, you know what I mean? But I do agree with a lot of things he said, you know what I mean? There's a lot of things I do agree with. Like I said earlier, guys, Tom Macdonald, he's been building his own opinions. It sounds like he's been building his own ideologies. He's been building his own theories and whatnot in regards to politics, in regards to just these controversial issues that we have, or these controversial topics that people talk about. So I'm excited to see what else he has to say about other things like that. You know what I mean? Other things in those type of ranges. So thanks again, Britton Thompson. Thank you so much again for recommending this song. Any of you guys Tom Macdonald fans down below, let me know what song you want me to react to next, what makes sense for me to react to next after this song, after Fake Woke, and I can't wait to react to it more. I really am starting to really like his music and where he's coming from. Obviously there's a lot of things with artists like him, there will be a lot of things that people don't agree with, and even his own fans, I'm sure his own fans don't agree with everything he says. But at the same time, I like the music, I like the beats that he chooses, I like the way he goes about the message, I like the controversy all behind it. So I respect it. I really do respect Tom Macdonald's. And again, guys, anything you can do or any other song you want me to react to next, let me know down below. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Thank you again so much for taking the time watching my channel. This is the second video today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.